Hello everyone, this is my Murray 24801 new old stock sleeve hitch kit. I do not have the owner's manual, I do not have a parts diagram, I don't have the box. This is how I have it. Stored inside. Look at how clean that is. Very, very clean. I believe you can, I believe you can unhook this pin over, pull the pin out, do the same thing on the other side, pull the clip, pull that pin out, and then pull the clip right there, pull that pin out, and then this is your hitch right there on your tractor, minus, pulling, just pulling the wagon without the sleeve hitch on. So here it is, very clean. I don't see any rust on it. There's the handle. This is, so this is for, I believe, a Murray garden tractor. I don't know what years of Murray garden tractor it is. You can see I got a C-clamp, holding it against a piece of plywood there. Kind of as a mock-up, Let me pull the pin so you can see that. So there's the pin. And then this collar. So she's, aside from a little bit of dust and a little bit of tape marks, she's like new. So this bolt spins. That bolt spins, nice kind of brassy colored bolts and nuts. Everything spins. I thought about adapting it maybe to the front of my Toro 522XI garden tractor, but I don't know. I really don't need this that bad right now. So I have some bills I want to pay. I'm fixing up a truck to sell. So if you're looking from if you're seeing this video in reference to a Minneapolis, Minnesota Craigslist ad, trades, aside from a cash sale, a trade, trades that I would consider would be like a agrifab or a Brindley sleeve hitch mounted disc. If someone has one that's NOS, new old stock, I take that in even trade for this. If someone has one used, I take it in trade plus cash for this. Another thing I'm looking for, like a pull type grater blade. If someone has a used one, maybe they would trade that for this. I don't know. I also have on Craigslist this pull type dethatcher. It's going up on Craigslist. That one's a 40-inch wide. It is, I believe, an agrifab. Yep, it's an agrifab brand. Please excuse my mess here inside the pole barn. But yeah, I got a clamp on it. Looks really good, It's not perfect, but I mean, where else are you gonna find an NOS 24801 Murray sleeve hitch? I don't know. I've looked on mytractorforum.com. And there was some posts from like 10 years ago, guys looking for a 24801 sleeve hitch, and they said that couldn't find one. So here we got one. But yep, there's the pin and the collar. So looks good. Looks good in my opinion. You know, if you got a drill and you're handy, there's probably a lot of riding mowers you could adapt this to. You can Google Murray 24801. The back hitch plate on a Murray garden tractor this attaches to is at an angle. It's not a vertical hitch plate, but I just did a Google of Murray 24801, and you can see the back of the garden tractor that this hitch would mount to. You know, it's similar to the older Sears garden tractors. They had the that were made by Roper that had the 3-speed with a high and low. Those, you know, those things were built like a tank. Those had a hitch on the back that had a big long plate. It came down at an angle very similar to the Murray tractor this was made for. So you'd probably adapt this to those, or there's probably a lot of different tractors you could adapt it to. I believe the pivot point, okay, right there in the middle of the picture, it's the pivot. It's, you know, the pins for the pivot. I believe the height that you want to mount it at is about 9 inches off the ground. If my memory serves me right, I think that there are actually standards for sleeve hitches. I don't know if they are SAE or what they are, but I believe you want the pivot point, you know, there's the pin, that would be the pivot point. I believe you want the pivot point at 9 inches off the ground. Might be 8. Anyway, yeah, it just looks really good, doesn't it? Yeah, if I did mount it on the front of my 522XI, you know, I do have a Brindley back blade. It's not a box blade, it's a back blade, but I've never used it. Darn, I got it, I think about 7-8 years ago. Never used it. So there she is. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright, thanks for watching. See ya, bye.